June 30th. First front-right ceasefire and almost a month of bitter and chaotic fighting. A breath of respite for the mauled regiments and brigades on both sides of the former Iron Curtain. Germany, divided into East and West, was always a focal point of the global struggle between the Soviet Union and the United States, tied into their corresponding political doctrines. In a sense, it was only natural all hell went loose here once more in less than 60 years. A mere 2 years ago, people on both sides of the Berlin Wall sang the same songs and chanted the same chants. Very hopeful of a peaceful resolution were in the air. But I guess even Bury couldn't stop what was coming. But we're still alive. I might as well start to organise tons of notes, records and reports we've amassed over the past month. There's very little I can do to stop the unfolding events, but at least there's a hope of understanding them. It all started with a skirmish not out far from the border. Hello! And welcome to my operations playthrough of Regiments. I've been looking forward to do this for quite a while, to play through this entire game properly. Now it's fully released, since demo like 2 years ago now when we first got our hands on this game. It's a really bloody good game, I'm going to say off the bat. If you are interested in War Game or Steel Division or really any sort of Code War game, I'd highly recommend picking this up. It's only like $30. And yes, even though it is only single player, there's no competitive multiplayer, which does suck. The single player does hold up quite well, and you do have a pretty good rough-roll experience for what you're paying for. So, well, let us begin with Chapter 1, Dissonance. Rogue elements of the 4th Motschuchen Division have carved out a nest around Eisenach and are now gathering forces. Empowered by the state of emergency, 7th Panzer Division is tasked to rout out the rebels. Colonel, we just received new orders. The goal of our March rest is finally clear. The good news is that the rumours about the new war are just yet rumours. We're not going to cross the border and arrest Germany. The bad news is that the mass strikes across the country got much worse. It's an open revolt now. Most of the 4th Motschuchen Division has defected from the chain of command. They took positions northwest of Erfurt, cleaning out local Stasi and party presence. The attempts to suppress this news has largely failed, and their attempts has strayed a lot of those with Raven loyalties. They call themselves the forces of the Freie Republik Deutschland. The situation is unacceptable and must be immediately resolved before more people fall into its insanity. Their proximity to the critical section of the border presents a grave risk too. Your 16th Panzer Regiment will start the operations right away, even as the rest of our 7th Panzer Division is still stuck in the traffic jams and unruly crowds. Rallying the remaining pockets of loyalist forces, defeat the mobile groups of the 4th Motschuchen Division, and strike right into the heart of the rebel enclave. The discipline and speed should allow you to overcome the superior numbers. The state of emergency gives you full freedom of action. Spare nothing at destroying the enemy. So, a little bit of a revolt going on. It's going to be a bit on, well, I'll say blue on blue, but really more red on red in this case. In regards to the rules for the operations, I'm going to be playing on hard mode, and I'm going to be keeping most of the advanced rules same. I know high lethality is a pretty popular one, but the one I will be using is random events because I do not like having control over my life. So let's just get right into it and start this bloody operation. So we're in charge of Panzer Regiment number 16, and initial starting forces. Honestly, not too bad. We got BRDM-2 Recon, 2 T-72M Run platoons, some BTR-70s Riflemen, a pretty big mortar unit, Shulkers, Mi-24Ds, and of course, some supplies. And well, we're gonna probably have to deal with a lot of Motschuchen. So in terms of reinforcement task groups, we got some T-55s, BMP-1s, we can get some Soviet blokes in, as well as a HQ group as well. And we do have 100 operational authority, which isn't a whole lot. Yeah, we can only really afford to get one major thing. I'm going to go with deployment points for the time being, as I think just having a little bit of extra troops right off the bat will definitely help out. reading the operational log here. Some pretty nice little lore. I'm going to be reading through most of the lore stuff because it is pretty cool, honestly. I think I've written up a pretty good story so far from what I've read. Anyway, Freie Republik Deutschland. The Freie Deutschland Republic, I'm having a hard time finding any mention of how its name came to be. Was this a reference to the S-League, the Freie Deutsche Republik, sorry about that, from the proclamation of the Republic of 1918? Anyway, the Republic was an enigmatic as its name. No central authority, no major leaders. It's more of an idea spread like wildfire among diverse groups and military formations, along with its simple but memorable heraldry. Oh yeah, let's just jump right into it because you guys probably just want to see stuff get blown up. So to events, I picked random events, so no charge. So we got Blitz, so we got an... Oh, we have 5 minutes less. But we have 100 extra display points and 200 more deployments. So we're really going to have to put some pedal to the metal. Honestly, this may not even be that good. Because we don't have like a whole heap of units to deploy right now. Anyway, let's go to battle. Yep. I've done this before, so we can skip that. So, let's take a look at what we have to do here. So, we are starting here. And we also have friendlies over here as well. It's quite funny we have to take over the blue sectors. It's kind of throwing me a bit for a loop. But even though they're like we're fighting their own dudes. But yeah. So we gotta take this little town here and Charlie Point over here as well. Because I guess we could move along the road here. We definitely want to bring in both of our BTR rifle teams off the start and probably get them to move through here. Let's get our BRDM2s over here. We're going to have a load of points here. We're pretty much just going to be deploying bloody everybody. T-72s. Probably try to hook him around the right hand side. Mortars are definitely going to be useful. Yeah, we can pretty much afford mostly everything here. Yeah, let's get the Hinds. That'd be useful for some cavalry action. And of course, yeah, we can just buy... we're just going to buy everything pretty much. So yeah, we'll have our main infantry strike group try to go through the road, get some tanks over here in our fire support, and hopefully things go fine. You know, I doubt things will go fine. So, let me just... control run group. Let's get right into it. Honestly, it's pretty thematic that we're starting right off the bat with the Blitz order, the Blitz event. Very German of us. I'll put the BRDMs definitely on hold fire. Our troops move on up. Oh, bit of fire already. So we can get our BRDMs through, Mi-24, providing some good fire support. And yeah, those guys are utterly toasted. Rush up the infantry. I should probably, yeah, having the HUD on would be quite useful. I think I'm firing recoilless rifles at our T-72s. Let's get our BRDMs back into position. So we really don't have much time because this is only a 15-minute operational phase. We need to put some pedal to the metal. Actually try to get our T-72s to not be engaged by this group here. Unload. Might have been a bit ballsy here, but no, we got some pretty good suppression going on. You can Considering this is the mod Schuchen division, I'm going to guess it's mainly just a lot of mechanized infantry. Near some T-55s, it's not too bad. Oh, it's T-55 AMs, they do have the ATGMs. As you can see, they're actually plinking us at long range when you get a bit closer to deal with that. Infantry up a bit. Oh, it's also the BRDM2 Concords actually getting some very good hits onto us. To deal with that accordingly. At least want to try to get like, up to here. I think that's pretty reasonable. Or maybe even get up to the farmhouse.
Zone captured.
T-72s are getting plastered. Oh, let's get you out. You need to just get right in there, lads. There's only BMP runs left. Maybe... Oh, they're like... Of course I'm gonna have a hard time killing them. They're bloody dug in. There you all good to go. I don't think it's much AA, so let's just get you right up in there. Definitely gonna need... Oof. Yeah, we can afford to get both T-72s and supply trucks. Two of our Silkers right now are taking heavy casualties, same with that BTR. And that T-72 squad. Yeah, this is actually a little bit tougher than I expected. These guys dug in? Yes, they are. Maybe let's not rush up the Shulkers. We kind of want to keep them alive. Let's run next infantry reinforcement, try to hook them around here and get into Charlie. Oh no! Bit of counter battery, yeah? Not exactly ideal. Everybody out of here. Probably want to try and move up our BRDM to spot that battery. Yeah, rifleman. If we can hook around here, we can at least flank these T-55s. Actually, it's going to be a bit more important to reinforce these guys for the time being, so let's do that. We're taking some pretty... Oh! Wait, a counterattack. I don't like dealing with counterattacks. I prefer to be the one doing the attacking, to be honest with you. Okay, so 2S3s. Oh, we have heavy artillery. Let's just use the heavy artillery to counter battery the artillery. I might be trying to hit our friendlies over here. Infantry over there. Considering there's not much else here, let's just try to rush up and get the grove. Probably spend this time resupplying our hind as well. Those guys are buggered. Oh, jump out. Oh, reservage. Very nice. If we can get the shulker and provide some adequate fire support. Really should be using these call-ins more often. That's a mistake on my part. Just slow these guys back up and get them into the fray. Those reservists are almost dead and the BTRs aren't exactly scary. Probably better to actually just keep our infantry loaded in, considering all the casualties they're taking. You're up in here. We got the hind. Let's get that back up. Blind, so let's. Heavy artillery, let's use that over here for a bit of a counter battery. Okay, we're making decent progress, even though we have taken some casualties, but hey, I guess that's what happens when you do a blitzkrieg, you know? You gotta crack a few T-72s to make a bit of progress. Let's just keep the momentum going over here. I want to try to at least clear these areas out. We've got 5 minutes left. I think that's definitely doable. Over up here. Get the supplies over here. Actually, no, we need to. Those BTR dudes. Now we're gonna take some casualties.
Zone captured.
Oh yeah, we don't have a whole lot of reinforcements because I forgot to really bring any. I think yeah, I don't think we're gonna get the Hill 90 in. Or we just have to capture these areas and make do. Heavy casualties up here.
Five minutes remaining.
Where do we want to use this heavy arty? Yeah, let's just use it on the BTRs. I think we should be fine on farm. Oh! From like playing the campaign demo early on in the year, just how hard it is to rout out entrenched troops. Okay, let's get the heck up into here now. Reinforce our hinds. Maybe let's just do a little bit of sneaking on the Hill 90. We might be able to get it. Move up at the Dissonance, and let's try and resupply these guys up north. We're definitely gonna need to get some more reinforcements. Oh, what is that? Oh, I don't know. Some infantry. Let's use some heavy artillery power. Maybe the BRDMs could be a bit more sneaky.
Zone captured.
We might be able to get Hill 90 if we use our heavy artillery correctly. There's only 2 BTR fire support units. Or 2 BTR infantry units, one of them being fire support, the other only being rear troops. Even though we don't have any more infantry reinforcements to route them out properly, I think we should be fine. Oh no! Tanks! Probably T-55s. If we do heavy artillery support here and then maybe smoke the T-55. You guys are getting dug in. Let's blow you up to Kingdom Come. Considering the T-55s are over here, I think if we push up with the Shulkers, we should be able to at least capture Hill 90. Counterattack. Not exactly ideal. Our guys are dug in, but that's a lot of riflemen. We're gonna need a hind over here to fight this fire. Also, there hasn't been much anti-air, so I've been able to tactically outplay these guys pretty effectively. Let's just get you into the edge of this zone. Where are my hinds? Oh god, that's quite a bit of a counterattack. These guys are going to get decimated. I'm probably not going to be able to hold the farm. I'm going to have to buy the farm. We have one more heavy artillery strike, so I think we can use this as a clutch strike over here against this rifle group. Maybe also put the supply trucks on the front line. That'd not be ideal. I really sort of... If I just had some more BTR riflemen, I'm definitely going to get more infantry next phase. I really do need it.
Zone captured.
We're gonna lose the farm. That's a shame. At least we got Hill 90, which gives us a good defensive position on our right flank. And we'll probably just want to try to push through the center here and then try to clear up the rest of the map.
Zone lost.
Be low on munitions. That's a lot of T-55s. Hope heavy artillery does something against that.
1 minute remaining.
Speed us up. Nothing really interesting is going to happen. And phew, that was pretty tough for an opener. Once again, forgot how Rao dug in. Entrenched troops were, but we did a pretty good KD ratio, yeah, considering we were on the offensive. That's not too bad, honestly. So let's go to the next phase. Okay, that's a decent amount of operational authority. We're gonna need to replenish all our infantry here. I think our deployment points would be fine. We probably didn't even really need the Shilka. The Hind was very useful, yo. We do need more infantry, yo. BMP rifleman, or yeah, we're gonna keep it East German focused here. You know, we're not gonna bring in the Russians relative or vote. So let's bring in the BMP ones. Those will definitely help out with their firepower. I mean, as you know, the scariest thing is an East German Modchuchen in a BMP 1 if you've ever played War Game. I'm definitely not gonna get much in these guys here. I guess we should, I don't know, 15 points? Oh, 2 points away. A shame. We'll just restore the Sani to fall. And then we go to operational logs. So phase 2, the rebels have reassessed the situation by now. Expect them to arrive in numbers. And soon. Afghanistan. When you look back, the whole thing seems almost inevitable. Like a curse. First, Afghanistan. Like a small but lethal knife wound for suffocating the Soviet Empire. The 40th Army tried to staunch the blood. The expanded deliveries of Milan and stingers to the Mujahideen made it so much harder. Blood was in the water. And there's far too many young sharks out here. Tired of the old ways, tired of geriatric rulers, confusion in Moscow, power-hungry elites, a populace that had enough, and millions of tons of munitions prepared for the apocalypse of World War III. You can hardly imagine a more volatile combination. Oh, I believe that's, really everything we can do. Okay, so 2 platoons cannot be deployed. Nice, nice. Gotta love random events. Let's get right into it. Okay, yeah. Oh, yeah. All the current positions are actually saved into the next operational phase. I did forget, yeah. So, yeah, we're definitely gonna be bringing up our BTR troops now. We got some defenses over here. Probably keep a BRDM and a T-72 over here. We'll move the Shilka over here. And then let's get our BTR boys. Oh yeah, I have to spawn all the way back here because we're dug in a little bit, but we still have to buy for time. Oh. .55s, let's just blow them up to Kingdom Come. Move back our mortars a bit. I do love how the phases, like, change. How you have to, like, deal with your previous positions, and really what you do in the previous turn matters a lot. Got some ammunition back, which is nice, so these Hinds could probably use a little bit more. No, we're keeping on the front line. We're gonna need the fire support. We're taking some heavy artillery battery fire here. Kind of wanting to move the BRDMs up a bit. Yeah, let's risk it for the biscuit. See if we can get them into a more forward position. Very good, like, range circles. Very readable. They've really done a fantastic job with the UI. Oh! Counterattack. T-55 unit. I do like how this first operation, so to speak, is just, you know, a lot of civil war going on between East Germany. Okay, so here is the counterattack. You need to get the infantry up here ASAP. Oh god. No, 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 you can't just bring anti-air. That's illegal. You're out. You're out as well. Honestly, retreating the shield is not a terrible idea. Another counterattack? You can't do that. Very thoroughly decimated that one at least. These guys are utterly buggered. I'm going to guess his counterattack's going to happen on the right, but we're going to wait for all movement before committing to his farm push. That guy's into position at least. Another counterattack? Well, might be hitting over here as well. Oh no, they're going to be... Move you guys back a bit. We're gonna need that heavy artillery and... My god, we're gonna need it now. BMP-1s! Oh, nice. Wait, it's just one of the platoons we can't call them because of our random event. Well, that's a shame. I kinda wanted those BMP-1s. Let's bring in the Hinds. And yeah, really, we can't afford to buy the other T-72 unfortunately until we buy the farm, so Shilker it is, we just need the CQC fire support. Oh, that water's getting battered! We probably wanted to move that back a bit. Probably been smarter to keep it behind the hill. That would have been the smart move. I'm not a smart man. There's no, anti-air here, so... Hope not. Honestly, we probably want to maybe just do a bit of maneuvers here. These guys are in prepared positions, which kind of sucks. Where we need to try to utilize as much firepower. Damn, that is an intense counterattack here. I guess our main victory point is just by holding these objectives. Or we'd like to capture some more. I don't think we're gonna hold the grove, guys. That's pretty intense stuff. That's really intense stuff. Our Hinds are being absolutely battered here. We're going to have to take a long resupply route because of our anti-air. That's a holy shit. That's 50. That's a reserve its spam if I've seen it. Jesus. I don't think we're going to be making much progress forward in this phase.
Zone lost.
This is more just try to hold until relieved. Holy shit. Okay, let's just fall back a bit. We're gonna just need to get into better positions. Supply, you probably also want to try to evacuate the dance floor. Another counterattack. Oh boy. Oh boy indeed. Okay, let's hopefully get good off-map artillery strike. And we're losing all these points as well. So we're losing reinforcements. Jesus. I tell you one thing, a hard mode isn't easy. we need to get our T-72s in the flank here, ASAP. Yeah, AT riflemen will probably be a bit more useful at this current point in time. I think maybe if we can clear up with this force, we can maybe at least retake the Grove. We do have them in a pretty good crossfire here between the T-72s and the Hind. We've got the flying tank and the ground tank. And also the mortars, even though there's only 2 guys left. Really keep them a bit more back. And you're all gonna need resupply. Yeah, let's just get more T-72s. I think the armor support's gonna be a bit more useful in this open ground engagement. Okay, T-72s, start moving. I'll try to avoid artillery fire. No, back off. Back off a bit, come on. I meant to reverse him. I let the reservists get way too close here. Hinds are good to go. Keep the T-72s in this fallen retreat. Here, I might be able to retake the Grove actually, considering how this is going. Go. I'll try to stay out of RPG range. I believe that's a T-55 spam column. Yeah, let's retake the Grove. That's some heavy artillery action. I'm going to resupply that T-72 group. The Hinds will try to deal with that artillery. Yeah, just get out. Okay, so we're gonna lose Hill 90 it seems in replacement for the Grove, as that's a pretty effective maneuver from our rebel friends. Would be a good idea to move our second T-72 group into a flanking position. BRDMs as GTFO. Probably, I really should have retreated those guys sooner. Hinds, I need you to resupply. Vitally important to his war effort. Yes, we can use a heavy artillery. Well, at least these rear riflemen will be enough to slow them down. We need those guys to do some flanking. Yeah, just as long as we're holding these areas here, we're doing decent. Be nice to be a bit more aggressive. Oh, heavy artillery actually came in pretty clutch.
Zone capture.
I think T-72 should be able to finish this off. And the rear rifleman as well, not bad. Not bad at all actually. Good job guys, good job. Okay, let's get some more riflemen in because I want that farm. Having to go hard here. Flank of the T-72. I think once we get infantry reinforcements. There we go, we're pounding him from the rear. Another, you can't do another attack. Yeah, at this point, just kind of screw recon. We need DACA. We need lots and lots of DACA. I'm wondering where his counterattack's going to be. I'm gonna guess it's gonna be from this area again. I hope not. Really want that farm. But I don't want to overextend myself when there's an enemy counterattack. Up a little bit. Try to get these BTR 70s up on the front line. It's my fast move. Yeah, fast move is caps lock for me. Maybe they're gonna be counterattacking. I hope they counterattack over here. I mean, these guys have taken some heavy casualties, but I'll sure be fine. Oh, okay, counterattack's coming over here. Let's blow you guys up. I really maybe sort of not put them out in the open and actually been bloody patient much TFO. Really rewards patience, and I don't have a lot of that. Riflemen are going in hard! Oh, these riflemen are here, holding the point. There we go, lads. Pay for it. I think our armor support will be enough to buy us time. We're very low in troops now, jeez. I really cannot be affording to just lose people and just try and preserve my guys as best as possible. Now, not lose grove.
Five minutes remaining.
We resupply our hinds. Not really a whole lot we can buy to recapture that farm. You're pretty low on ammo. We don't have any reconnaissance support. I'm going to hope that's the enemy force in. There's nothing in the farm. Oh, there's something in the farm. Let's blow up the farm. That guy's into position. And maybe if our heavily depleted infantry and a good use of heavy artillery, it might be enough for us to take that point at least and give us a bit of extra deployment points. By the time our BTO riflemen come up, we can do a second heavy artillery barrage, and then whatever's in that farm should be hopefully very, very, very dead. Or very unmotivated. One or the other. We could probably just resupply these guys where we have a bit of downtime here. Another heavy artillery battery. Get our infantry into position to mop up the remains. Okay, let's move up. We could have let these guys resupply a bit actually, but yeah. We only have 2 minutes, I think I should be fine. Okay, whatever's in there seems to be utterly dead, so we're probably not going to make much more progress apart from getting the farm. I'm happy with that. Let's actually move these riflemen over here and get them up into a good defensive point for next turn. But AT can zone out the long range. Oh no, it's only recoilless rifles, not ATGMs. But still, it's not a terrible spot for them to be in. We can hopefully bring our BMPs into the farm over here next turn. I'm actually surprised they haven't attacked. I'm gonna try to butcher this. Lauterback a bit more heavily here. I guess we've been more of the meat shields in this example.
Zone captured.
Yeah, there's not really much else for us to do apart from just get into position and prepare for next phase. I think next phase might be another map, but considering that's not terrible, we survived all of that.
Remaining.
A bit dicey, but you know, T-72s and a bit of heavy artillery go hand in hand. I'm really curious if there's anything in faculty or facility. Faculty's a bit different. And there we go. So once again, pretty good KD. We're really gonna need it. The Hind coming in clutch as usual. We definitely need that. And to the next phase. We're going to leave the next phase for next video. I'm planning to do 2 phases per video. I think that's an adequate amount of time, roughly 40 to 50 minute videos each. So, I'm going to leave it off here. Expect more operations content soon. And as usual guys, please just take it easy.